Hey, what is going on, everybody? My name is Strix and I'm here for another Ark Survival Evolved video on my channel. Today we are going to be talking about how my tribe that I ended up getting kicked from yesterday actually incited just about every mega tribe on Ark, and probably about 25% of the tribes on Ark. And if you guys heard of names like John the Boat, Strix, Go Boys, or any of these names, you usually hear about inciting or meshing or blue tagging. So we're going to be talking about that today, and I'm going to cover actually how we incited all these tribes and debunk all the rumors that say we paid thousands and hundreds of dollars for, which nobody really would do that because it's not, there's no common sense behind that. So we're going to be talking about how we actually hit these insides and teach you guys the way so you guys can prevent this for your own tribe. And once this inside method goes out, I know I'm going to get a lot of hate from Go Boys, all these people, etc. But honestly, I don't care. You guys sort of did fuck me over and just kick me out just because of that. So it's all good. We're going to go ahead and get right into it. If you guys haven't already, make sure you guys subscribe, like, comment, share, and do all the good stuff to make my channel grow. It'd be very much appreciated. And without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into it. But if you guys want to skip all the backstory and everything that I'm about to do, you can skip to the pinned comment down below, and there's a little timestamp right there. Just click on that and it'll completely take you past the backstory so you don't have to hear all this. That's up to you though. If you guys want to hear the backstory and everything on why we incited and how we did it, it's up to you. So when I joined John's tribe, I ended up joining on server 365. He ended up recruiting me after no one else would actually do it, so I was sort of forced into it in a sense. But I do respect John. I respect John for recruiting me and actually taking the chance to actually do that. So that's pretty cool of him to do so. I don't know why, but he actually ended up giving me ranks to do whatever I wanted right away, which I guess was cool. But at the end of the day, I'm a loyal tribe member. I know what I'm doing, and I'm never going to inside my own tribe that I'm actually in. That's just fucked in my opinion. So we ended up going over to 365. That's where I started off, and then we ended up getting offline after a bunch of insiding and BS was going on. And we ended up getting offline to the point where we sort of had to leave server. We had hundreds of gigas in the ice cave. It was crazy. But we ended up leaving the server, going over to server 591, where we ended up doing the same thing for a few months. We had a few 99 and PFG fobs try to come over. 897 tried coming over. That's when it was a 99 main, and they ended up trying to pull up, etc. We ended up taking them out. Obviously, we took out about 10 to 12 fobs probably within the course of 591's lifetime, but it ended up coming to the point where the people would come over uh, and just hang snipe, basically hang snipe to the tames, and then we didn't have any flyers left, which made us to where we couldn't really take out any racers or gigas that were coming up. So we ended up getting our gigas meat ran as well after they soaked the tower with the Quetzal and Golem. And once the gigas got meat ran, then Fury ended up pulling up and basically taking the glory, just like 99 did on server 46 back in the day. After that, we ended up moving over to server 573, which that ended up getting offline and then meat ran by a guy that I thought I could trust in the tribe. I actually vouched for him, which unfortunately didn't. He didn't do the same for me, and ended up inciting the tribe for a $20 Xbox gift card. Which, if he wanted to, he had admin. He could have uploaded the hundreds of gigas that were there and the hundreds of tames and tech turrets, etc., and just could have sold them all for probably close to $3,000 if you wanted to, at least. And then when we got incited on there, we stopped inciting and we ended up going over to server a bunch of extinctions when that released. So we stopped inciting in October. Our last inside was the PFG inside that I uploaded to my channel, the Outlaws one. And after that, we stopped inciting. Ever since then, for the most part, we stopped inciting. And then after a while, we went over to a few extinctions. Then we found one, which we ended up getting the Desert Titan from fear that they were trying to tame to wipe Phoenix down on that server. And then when we actually got the Desert Titan, we ended up wiping Fear, which basically I guess, entitled trust within Phoenix Down and us. And Phoenix Down actually let us build on that server. The biggest insiders on Ark were allowed to build on a Fury server, which is pretty cool. The only catch was that we had to play on alt accounts, which I do respect. I have a lot of respect for Fury to this day. I sort of wanted to join Fury, that's why I asked, and I said in my Discord multiple times, hashtag Fury, etc. Because we've been allied with Fury for months on alt accounts, and they had no clue, and they still have no clue until this video is going to come out. So, like I said, I still have a lot of respect for Fury to this day. And one thing about that tribe that I will always respect is that we never, ever, ever, not once, have fucked over our allies. On 979, when we were there with Horde and Napalm and all them, we were fucked over by Napalm, and then we devoted to ourselves and said to ourselves that we will never do that, because that's the worst feeling when you get fucked over by your own allies, especially after we helped them tame the Desert Titan. We helped Napalm and them tame the Desert Titan, and then they walked the Desert Titan over to our base because they were scared of Horde attacking them, because Horde had like 30 active guys on when I was in the tribe over there. There's no reason to continue with this backstory. I'm just gonna stop it there so you guys don't have to hear it all. But I'm gonna go ahead and get into the method now. So here's where the juice is, and I know you guys are all here to hear it. So the way we did it was obviously over Facebook trading forums or any other trading forums, maybe Xbox ones, etc. So the way we actually started this off, which I'm going to go with the method now that they end up using, they actually started inciting again recently. They don't incite a lot, but they do it here and there, but they haven't hit any really big ones, at least that I know of. They ended up doing a method to where they have a trusted trader account in the actual pages, and what they do is they use the trusted trader account to look at all the forums and all the posts, and then they use their scammer account that's already banned off these forums. They go to the person's name and says, hey, I'm interested in this item, and then obviously the person's not going to look up the name to see if they're in the groups or any of that part, because they would be like, there's no point in doing that. I never do that personally when I do trades on there, so why would anybody else do it, you know what I mean? So basically, what they did, they ended up messaging the person. The person would message back, say, "Hey, I'm down to do this trade. What do you want to do?" And then we'd do like a ridiculous trade that anybody would do, like a giga for maybe 50 C4 or something of that sort, like really really cheap, so it makes the person really implied to buy it. So they'll be like, "Hey, yeah, I want that." So basically, after that, we go over to their server, and then we try to get recruited. The way we get recruited is say, uh, they used to do it with Reapers and Phoenixes, and now they do it with Managarmers, etc. Whatever is needed to do it. They basically say, if I don't get recruited to the tribe, I can't do it, because my tribe mate actually ended up losing a Reaper, because when they unclaimed it, it buried straight into the ground and nobody could get it out. So they were like, oh, I'll recruit you to the tribe. I don't want that to happen for this trade, because I don't want to be liable for that. So when you get recruited to the tribe, all you need to say is, my rank is prohibited from downloading this creature. There you are, goat boys. Don't you love that sentence right there? Rank is prohibited from downloading this creature. We make up a bullshit picture where we make it blurry, and then say rank is prohibited from downloading this creature, and they're like, what? I've never seen that before. And it's obviously not a thing. So when somebody says that to you, or says I can't pull it out of the ob, that's all completely BS. You never ever ever need admin or any higher rank to pull dinos out or uncryopod dinos. That's just not a thing in the game. So basically, don't listen to anybody that ever says that they need admin or any rank to pull stuff out of the ob, because that's how we insided. People always thought we paid thousands of dollars to inside, which we never ever did. We not once did we pay people or use my YouTube clout to inside. But that's just not a thing that I would do, and that's not a thing that anybody sensible would do. Nobody would pay thousands of dollars to inside a tribe, at least not in my opinion. But say if the person was obscene to actually thinking about, hey, this person doesn't need admin to download this creature, the person would then give the tribe mate of mine admin, and actually go ahead and just kick everyone out of the tribe at that point, and pray the owner does not log on. And then hopefully in time we find the owner, and then handcuff the owner, weigh him down, and just leave him like that. We have a person upload all the dinos, everybody whistles all and fills their ob. This was prior to cryopods, so right now cryopods are going to be broken to the point where you can just have slot caps of dinos in your inventory at once without any weight at all. And that's basically how we did the insides. How we did the blue tags, though, I'm going to go over that as well. So yeah, the way we blue tagged was we went over to the person's server. It's sort of the same method as the insiding one that they use. We ended up going over to the person's server, and when we went over to the person's server, we got recruited, obviously, and we ended up saying, "Hey, kill me! I can't move. My controller's broken. It's not letting me move, etc." So when you get killed, you're already gonna have a tribe mate on server ready to set up the blue tag, and obviously you do not need rank to set up a blue tag. So if you're bitch rank in a tribe, you can literally go have your tribe mate that's on an alt account on server ready to go, spawn Highlands East, get a alliance set up, and all you need to do is accept the alliance, and then nobody really checks their alliances. So that's how you set up blue tags, and that's how we did it. Not a single time did we pay, and it makes perfect sense now, doesn't it? So yeah, that's basically it, guys. I hope you guys fully understand how they actually insided every tribe on Ark. Me personally, the only time I set up an inside was once, and that was on a, I guess, XOP squad server. I did it once. Every single other inside, I had nothing to do with it and no part in it, other than just going over there and uploading tames. That's why everybody associated my name with insiding, because I was basically the most relevant person there, if that makes sense. John was the next person. Obviously, he got clout as well for it. But me being a YouTuber and everybody wanting to attack a YouTuber, etc., I ended up getting most of the clout for the insiding. So me personally, like I said, I only did one inside in my entire time of being in that tribe, which I stick to my word on that. And there's my phone right there. That's what that is. And I hope you guys went on to enjoy it. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. If you guys don't understand the method and or anything like that, let me know down in the comment section below. And without further ado, I hope you guys went on to enjoy. And my name is Strix. Adios.